for retention for BNI, and I want to welcome everyone. So I think we can welcome to this event, which is an annual event for BNI. BNI is Business Networking International. It's almost 36-year-old organization, and in Goa we are already almost 14-year-old organization. And one of our core values, that we believe into, that we tradition come innovation. So we are around 750 odd business people, members in 14 chapters all across Goa at the moment. And along with doing business, we also want to add some fun into these fundamentals, for which we have some events which are organized. Many of the events, one of these events, which is annual event, is the Sports Utsav, which is mainly a cricket tournament. Along with that, we have a lot of other sports. So for this year's edition, in 2023 Sports Utsav edition, this has been organized by BNI Matagram chapter. This is the Goa's largest chapter with almost 107 members, and this chapter is organizing it this year in South Goa. So I welcome you all for this. Now we are just happening on 29th of January, which is coming Sunday. For that, to know more about the event, we have on dais with us Mr. Rajkumar Kamath. Mr. Rajkumar Kamath is the Executive Director of BNI Goa region. Mr. Dinesh Dolapkar. Dinesh Dolapkar is the Senior Director for Events for Goa region. Mr. Parag Loliekar. Parag Loliekar is the Chairman of Sports Utsav 2023. He is also an Area Director for BNI South Goa. Mr. Roland De Cruz is the Vice Chairman for Sports Utsav 2023. He has also been a Support Director for BNI Goa region. We have Mr. Vishal Kirtani, who is the Secretary of BNI Sports Utsav 2023 and a Support Ambassador for BNI chapter. Myself, I am a Senior Director for Goa region in Extension, and with me I have got Mr. Gaurish Desai, who is the President of the organizing chapter BNI Matagram. So with this introduction, I would now like to hand over for the further proceedings to our Executive Director, Mr. Rajkumar Kamath. Over to you, Rajkumar sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Avi, and a very, very good morning to all of you from the press and media. Thank you very much for accepting our invitation and being here. Basically, as Avi mentioned, BNI is an organization which focuses on business. In Goa, BNI started its operation from 2010. Today, we have 14 chapters and more than 745 businessmen and entrepreneurs as members of these chapters, meeting on a weekly basis and exchanging business among each other. So the whole idea of BNI is getting entrepreneurs on one platform and helping them exchange business with each other. Our philosophy is give us gain. Everybody tries to give to others. In a world which is very competitive and cutthroat, BNI believes in collaboration, and therefore all the entrepreneurs work on giving business. And when everybody starts giving, everybody starts receiving also. It is a universal rule. The more you give, the more you get. Besides give us gain, there is one more core value of ours, and that is building relationships. Okay. We don't believe in hunter mentality, where you do things only to get business, but we believe in building long-term relationships. So, in trying to build these long-term relationships, besides the normal chapter meetings which are held every week by every chapter, we have different events that happen. We have the every 6 months we have the awards night. Every year we have the Sports Utsav, and there are other events too which happen. During these events, what happens is, it is not only entrepreneurs from that particular chapter, but entrepreneurs and members from all the chapters come together. And when they come together, they are in a position to start building relationships. Okay. While in the chapter they build strong relationship, but they start building relationship with more people. So the whole idea, as our name suggests, is Business Network International. We give opportunities for our members who are businessmen and entrepreneurs to network with more and more people, like-minded people, so that you start building relationship, and when you start building long-term relationship, you start getting long-term business referrals from these people, and you are in a position to grow the business. In fact, I am happy to mention that in the last 12 months, among the BNI members itself, more than 225 crores of business was done. And the way it is going on in the last 3 to 6 months, okay, I do believe we will cross more than 350 in these 12 months. Okay, so this is the way things are happening as far as BNI Goa is concerned. So BNI Sports Utsav therefore is one such opportunity which is created so that people come together and there is a lot of bonding. When you bond together, you tend to like the person, you tend to identify business opportunities for him and offer him, and that's the whole purpose. And here what happens is the bonding is not only just among the chapters because they are playing together, there is a very strong bonding which happens, but people bond with members from other chapters as well. So this is one of the major reasons why we have these events, and I would like to also invite you all to be there on that day on 29th of January. This year, every year there is a chapter which takes the responsibility of hosting the Sports Utsav. This year, Madgram, which is the first and the first chapter of South Goa and the largest chapter of Goa, has taken that responsibility of hosting this thing, and the way they have planned things, I believe this is going to be one of the best Sports Utsav ever as far as BNI Goa is concerned. So thank you very much for listening to me, and I would like to invite you all on 29th of January for the Sports Utsav. Thank you. Over to you, Ravi.
Thank you. Yes, we definitely have a lot of bonding happening during these events, and we also start doing some exercises because we all have to start playing now. And exactly what more we do and how exactly this whole Sports Utsav and the events in Goa happen. To know more about that, I would now like to invite Mr. Dinesh Dhulapkar, Senior Director for BNI Goa Region for Events, to let us know a little bit more on that. Over to you, Dinesh.
Yeah, thank you, Avinash. Cricket is one word. BNI started in 2010, but BNI Cricket is started in 2012. In fact, the businessmen came up with a mind and they said, why not only business, why not about the cricket also will start. So 2012, in fact, the BNI journey started. Cricket tournament. It was the first tournament with 5 teams only, but now we are with 14 teams. So BNI is growing as well as the. But not only the cricket, we are organizing the other events like Awards Night also, where we're getting the international speakers also to come and motivate our business people. Along with the cricket, there was a demand that we should organize the other sports also like table tennis, badminton, carom, chess. And in 2020, we started a mega event with the cricket along with the other sports. But due to pandemic in 2020, we could not do the cricket, the other sports, but we did a cricket tournament. But again, now we are back with all other sports like badminton, table tennis, what we are organizing. And looking back for this Matagram, what they are organizing, a big and bigger event like Sports Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dinesh, for that insight about the journey. Now to know exactly how the event is going to take place and what is expected for this particular event, I would like to call upon Mr. Parag Lolikar, our Area Director for South Goa, to brief us more on this.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to say BNI by itself is almost closing to the the largest business community in Goa right now. Okay, when you look at other communities, this is the largest community because active members of 740 plus is what we have at this moment, and we meet on a weekly basis. Now, as Rajkumar sir said, we organize this event to create bonding, get business for members. But this year, we being a part of Madgram, okay, we thought we would do it in the next level. Now, what is next level? All these years we organize this event only for members. Okay, so this year we have opened it for outsiders to come and do some other activities. Now the sports activities which are there are only for members. But we have opened it, like we have exhibition stalls which are coming up, we have food stalls, we have a pop-up bazaar, okay, we have kids playing activities which are organized for this particular day. So these are all open to public. And to make sure public actually come and be part of this activity, okay, what we are trying to do is we are trying to market this event in a next level. Okay, we are already have a radio partner with us. We obviously we are having a press conference to cover the event. We are doing other activities like we have a roadside hoarding, which is a vehicle hoarding, which will be there for from tomorrow it starts. Okay, all around Margao in the South Goa, so that people come to know about this event. The whole idea is everyone comes to be part of one sporting activity under one roof. Now there are so many things which obviously Gaurish will explain you what are the activities planned, but so many sporting activities on one day. I'm not seeing anything which is happening in Goa other than the big events like which national they organize. So we are organizing so many things at one go. But at the same time, there is one more thing which I like to focus is kite flying. I don't know if you have seen. Okay, there's something called as kite flying. We are organizing only for members. Okay, it's a fun activity so that people around Margao and other vicinities come and have a look at this particular kite activity. What we are doing. It will happen in the evening. Okay, a special invite to all of you. So please come and see the kite activity. What we are doing. Traditional games is something what we are doing for the first time. Okay, so traditional games for family members and all those things who can come be a part of it. We have kids activities which are going to happen, but all these things, the cricket tournament is going to be live telecasted on the YouTube channel. We have dedicated a YouTube channel for this particular activity, and it's not like going to be a regular YouTube channel. We have a high-speed internet connectivity which is dedicated for this particular activity, and at the same time there will be a big LED screen which is 38 by 10 feet size, which will be live telecasting the entire matches on throughout the day. So the sporting activity starts at 8 in the morning and which will go on till 9 o'clock. We also have the cricket matches which is happening under floodlights. The semi-finals and finals will happen under floodlights, and we have made all the arrangements in that particular way. So this is about the event. For further activities, I'd like to request Avinash to please take over.
Yes, absolutely. It's so exciting, by now that what exactly is going to happen. That's why we call it as a sports Utsav. It's Utsav because it's actually made for each and every person, and it's so nice that we are now adopting and allowing even the members, non-members, to be participative in this particular event. Finally, it's all networking. That's what we believe into as the BNI, and we definitely would want to take maximum output from that. To know exactly how the events is going to happen and what are the categories and what are the total games that we have, to know more about that, I would like to invite President of Matagram chapter, Mr. Gaurish.
Thank you, Avinash, for the intro. Good afternoon to all my BNI friends as well as friends from media who have been here gracing this occasion. So I would quickly update you about the events and the event categories which we have. As Parag mentioned, we have 6 events for which all the 14 teams which will be competing. That is badminton, table tennis, we have carom, we have football tiebreaker, antakshari, and the biggest highlight will be the tennis ball cricket tournament. In these events, we have some sub-events like badminton and table tennis will have men's single, men's double, women's single and mixed double. In carom, we'll have men's singles, men's doubles and mixed doubles categories which will be there. And in football, antakshari as well as tennis ball cricket will have every chapter-wise participation. What is new? Matagram is always known to do something new. So what is new this time is we are allowing a chapter to play a joker on any one of these event categories. Any particular event category which they are very much sure of winning, they can play a joker and double the championship points. All these event categories have individual points which total up to around 1000. Okay, 50 points are mostly for all the participations. The last 950 points have been divided as per the events. Like for example, cricket has the maximum event points of 200. So if someone plays a joker on cricket and wins it, their points get doubled to 400. But if they lose, then it becomes minus 200. So that is another excitement which we have tried to add to the Sports Utsav this time. In addition to that, we have Champions of Champions trophies. As you can see, we have the trophies lined up here. Championship of Champions trophy is the rolling trophy which is given to the overall champion who gets the maximum score at the end of the day of the event. As Parag mentioned, there are so many events, so much of participation. This year again, one more new thing which has happened is we have increased the participation. We have allowed almost around 6 entries in each category except for the single categories which are there like football, Antakshari and tennis ball. Others are allowed 6 categories. So we want more and more members to engage and more members to be part of that. In addition to that, we want not just the members but their family and friends also to be part of this, so that they know what is BNI, and BNI is not just about business, it's about having fun also. So we have traditional games and kids areas also to take care of and entertain them. In addition, it's going all in all, it's going to be a full extravaganza of events which is going to happen on 29th of January. As everyone has already invited, I would also like to invite you all and be a part of this event and make it a great success. Thank you.
Utsav in its real sense.
Yeah,
That's what you meant.
Utsav in absolutely true sense. Thank you, Gaurish, for that. Yes, we also have Jojo with us this time, and Jojo is going to be a mascot which will welcome each and every participants there. So that's another thing that we have done this year. Live streaming of the matches, as Parag has mentioned, we've got 24 exhibition stalls, we have 24 food stalls. So even the people who can, try varieties of food over there, because all the stalls are going to be open for each and every one of us. The whole Margao can come over and, enjoy themselves along with the family. So this Sunday, it's definitely going to be very exciting Sunday and something different that all of us can definitely look out for. Now I would like to ask Mayuri to, we can allow everyone, is everyone come with the jersey?
Yeah.
Okay, shall we do the release of our jerseys, please? It's a very highly professionally planned game, and the whole Utsav. Every chapter has their own jerseys of different colors with their logos on it, and with the sponsors which they are going to be offering to. So requesting everyone, come behind. Please come to the back side with your jerseys.
Which jersey come in the middle? Just exactly what.
Jersey master wait.
Wait back.